In 1952, King George VI of the UK, died of lung cancer, leaving the throne to his eldest daughter, Elizabeth. Elizabeth was just 25 years old, but thanks to her close relationship with her father, she was ready to take the throne, as queen. 10 years before he was known as George VI, the then Prince Albert had his first daughter, Elizabeth Alexandra Mary. It was never believed that the prince would become king, since his older brother, Edward, was in line to inherit the throne. So the first 10 years for the family were very quiet. In 1936, after his father King George V died, Edward became king, but abdicated the throne that same year to Mary Wallis Simpson. That made Prince Albert the now well-known, King George VI. Elizabeth was only 11 years old, but the king knew perfectly well what this meant for his daughter. Quickly, he began to involve her in royal duties. When she was 14, Elizabeth gave a speech for all the children who had been evacuated from their homes, amid World War II. And as soon as she turned 18, she joined the armed forces as a mechanic. When the king left to visit the Italian battlefield, he appointed his daughter Counselor of State, allowing her to represent the United Kingdom while her father was away. Elizabeth married Philip Mountbatten in 1947, with her father's blessing. After the event, the king sent her a letter that was not shown to the public until 2015, within an emotional family video. "I was so proud and thrilled, at having you so close to me on our long walk in Westminster Abbey. But when I handed your hand to the Archbishop, I felt I had lost something very precious. I have watched you grow up all those years with pride, under the skillful direction of Mummy, who, as you know, is the most marvelous person in the world in my eyes, and I know, always count you, and now Philip, to help us in our work. Your leaving us has left a great blank in our lives, but do remember that your old home is still yours. And do come back to it as much, and as often as possible. I can see that you are sublimely happy with Philip, which is right, but don't forget us, is the wish of your ever-loving and devoted Papa."